I want to offer some advice today about the most profitable service that you can offer. I 100% believe this is completely guaranteed, and whatever sector you are seeking to establish yourself in, this particular kind of strategy will always work. And I just want to say that one of the greatest ways that you can serve the world and the most profitable is to believe in someone else, to cheer them on, to speak positive affirmation of their worth, to speak positive affirmation over them, be active in it. Refuse to agree with any meager esteem that they plaster upon themselves. I love this. This is what prompted me to think about this and write about it and speak about it today, is what Paul wrote to his friends in Philippi. Philippians 1 verse 6, and I'm going to read from the Message Bible. There has never been the slightest doubt in my mind that the God who started this great work in you would keep at it and bring it to a flourishing finish on the very day Jesus Christ appears. I just love the absolute certainty that Paul approached his disciples, his friends, his followers with here. I never have been in the slightest doubt that God who started this great work in you will keep at it and bring it to a flourishing finish. That kind of confidence in others, that kind of belief that others will complete and will find fulfillment in the call that God has placed upon their life is such a precious thing. And it's something that you can offer to someone else today. You may not have arrived at your final destination yet. In fact, I can almost guarantee that you haven't, nor have I. The people that you're connected with will still be on the road with you. Some may be a few steps ahead, some a few steps behind, some even miles up the road and some miles back down the way. Even that you may even find many of us stumbling along at times. But that doesn't mean that that is where we're destined to stay. We're not destined to stay in the place that we are at today, because we will, by God's grace and by active growth, and pursuing Him, pursuing His kingdom, and pursuing the knowledge that we need to operate skillfully in our realm of expertise, we will move forward. And one of the ways in which we will do that is helping other people move forward with us. We all need encouraging voices to cheer us along the way. Even heaven, we're told, lines its balconies with a great cloud of witnesses, men and women who've handed the baton from generation to generation until we hold it in our hand today. Run your race well. Run it with confidence. Run it with your heart full of faith and ready to help someone else run theirs. Regardless of the hardness of the way at times, despite the setbacks, you can do this. Your commitment to be all that you are called to be and your willingness to take risks to fulfill your leg of the race is admirable and blessed. I want to speak that over you, that all that you put your hand to will prosper. The world measures by such wonky metrics, but God measures in a different currency. Now, it's not that I want to discount some of the metrics that we measure our businesses by, etc., etc. All of that may be important, but at the end of the day, there is a far more precious treasure that God is looking for us to accumulate. People. People are the most important thing to God. Not profits, but people. How can we best profit the people that we serve? Faith, love, hope, joy, peace. These are the things that fill the banks in heaven, and faithful service ranks high in the stock market. Far more than just sales. When you strip it all back God is looking for us to love people and help people. Yeah, that was the commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. And certainly one of the ways in which we can do that is to just speak confidence and grace and affirmation into the lives of those who may be struggling. You know, when Gideon was hidden in see, the thing is, God sees the treasure in others even when they don't perceive it themselves. And we can learn to look with his eyes and draw that treasure out. Now, if you just think of just a few of the stories in the scriptures, and there are many, Gideon hiding in the winepress, and God comes along, sends an angel and calls him mighty. Jesus, and you got flip-flop Simon, 1 minute like ready to take on the world and the next minute denying the Lord who saved him. But Jesus called him Peter, the rock. Paul writes to Timothy, who clearly was feeling timid and ill-equipped for his call in the pastorate, and Paul reminds him, hey, Timothy, you may feel like that, but really, truly, you are a man of power, love, and a sound mind. And I just want to remind you today, the greatest deposit you can make in your own future is to elevate someone else's account of themselves. Well, thanks for listening. Hopefully, it's been an encouragement to you today. If you want to connect any further, you can do so through my website at davidleemartin.com. Have a great day.